Yo, what is up, everybody? It's P-Side. Welcome to another video. We got Sidney back on the channel with an awesome, spicy deck profile for us.
All right, I played Argostars first.
Awesome.
So it is the continuous trap monster deck, essentially.
Okay.
So the starter of the deck, and this is actually not just the starter. It's if you need to see this card here.
Okay.
So essentially, what she does is you summon her, and on normal summon, her effect is that your opponent can't respond to the activation or the effects of your continuous traps. Which in this deck is super important.
Okay.
And then what she does, she bans herself for cost, and then you can set, or you can place two continuous traps that can summon themselves, or two continuous Argostar continuous traps.
Nice.
And then on your opponent's turn, she quick effect bans herself for, to turn one of your opponent's monsters into 0. Or not actually your opponent's, any monster on the field to 0.
Okay.
Her being banished is really important, which you'll see once you get to the rest of the cards.
Okay, awesome. I like it already.
All right. So the next card is, I call them by the colors, but she's purple. Her name's Lightning Taidu. So essentially, she is the main searcher of the deck. So what she does is she discards a card for cost. And then you search out an Argostar card. It can be any of the traps. It can be the field spell, or it can be Glorious Ardra. And then she summons herself out, and then does that search, right? So this is why I want her at 3, because it's decent to see her in hand. It doesn't kill if you have Ardra. Ardra allows you to also place from hand as well. And then, so she also has multiple other effects. So when she's in the spell trap zone, she also, all your warrior monsters, I believe it's all your warrior monsters gain 500 attacking defense. So this deck is actually pretty decent when it pops off, going for game, because she also could quick effect put herself back in the
spawn trap zone.
Exactly. So then you get that effect to boost all your harder monsters.
Nice.
And then, so that's pretty much the main searcher. Run her at 3, and also you can set her from deck. You can also use her as discard fodder for her own effect too, so that's always good. The next one, I'm running her at 1. So usually off of Glorious Ardra's effect, I will set 1 purple and 1 pink. So she is essentially, what she does is she can summon herself out if there's another continuous spell monster. So she is the easiest one to summon out. But when she's summoned, if you have a banished Argostar monster, then you gain 500, and then that's essentially what she does. And then she also gives protection from destruction from battle.
Okay.
So if she's in the spell and trap zone, your warrior monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. And so that kind of goes into play next. So Ezia, this is the one that I have her at 2 because I don't usually set her off or play her off of Glorious Ardra, but she essentially what she does is kind of hard to sum her out because it's in response to your opponent's monster or your opponent's cards. So once your opponent activates an effect, you can sum her out and then bounce the card to hand.
Okay.
So she's really good for that. So I'm okay with seeing her in hand and just setting her instead of having her as a activating off of her. And then also, if she is in the spell trap zone, your warrior monsters can't be destroyed by a card effect.
Okay.
So similar to a card that you'll see later that kind of does a similar thing. She protects the Argostars from the card effects. She protects the Argostars from battle destruction.
Okay.
Right. Next is the field spell. This is Home Stadium. This is also generally what I go if I start with Ardra and then I place Taidu. When I'm searching, it's going to be the Home Stadium. Home Stadium is pretty sick. It does a lot of things. So you activate it. It allows you to, whenever you summon a continuous trap monster to the spell trap zone, or to the monster zone, burn your opponent for 5. So this is very much a burn deck. And then on top of that, it allows you to pay 1,000, and then you can get a Argostar card from grave or banishment. So
okay, cool.
So this also is a shifter deck.
Yeah.
So
Nice. Yes.
And then that's pretty much mostly what it does. Oh, here's the other thing. Once per chain, when a continuous spell monster or continuous trap monster is activates its effect in the monster zone, it can negate on the next chain. It can negate a face-up card. So
okay, nice.
As well. And then for the non-Argostars monsters, English Pattern is the MVP of this deck. I would think, is because when you can summon this out, and then yet again you get that burn effect off of Home Stadium.
Yeah.
And whenever another continuous trap card is summoned as a monster, you can target a card on the field and pop it.
Oh,
so
okay.
this you can use this as board clear because you're summoning a lot of continuous trap monsters throughout the whole turn. So as your opponent's building their turn, building their cards up, start breaking it down with this. Swamp Deity is another really good card. It face up negates during the main phase.
During main phase.
Up to the amount of you can up to face up cards up to the amount of continuous spell trap, other continuous spell trap that you control.
Yes.
So this is really good to get some negations, kind of stop your opponent as they're popping off.
Yeah.
Another one that I kind of usually go for this, depending on what I have on board, is
everyone knows.
Everyone knows
statue as a rune.
Basically, solemn strike. Get the opponent. Spell summons the monster, tribute, and then you negate that.
It's a broken card.
It's pretty broken, but it's also a trap card, so it's very slow. But in this deck, it works out pretty good.
Yeah.
In this deck, we're only running 2 imperms. I think in this format, imperms kind of not the best. There's a lot of ways to
dodge
it right now. So I only run 2 of those. I would say almost all of your trap monsters are Earth. So you can run Dominus Purge.
Oh, that's cool.
So you run Purge in this. That kind of goes against like Shifter. It goes against one other card that's a dark, but you can.
But you're usually resolving Shifter at the beginning of the duel anyway.
Exactly. And then on top of that, a lot of times you just set this if you're going first.
Exactly. It's a trap card.
You want to go in first in this deck. Ideally, you're setting this anyway. And of course, free Shifter, because yet again, if you can play it in your deck, you should play it.
Yeah, definitely.
You're running 2 Droll and Lockbird. So this one is, I think it's just sick in this format right now. There's so many decks that continuously. So having this in hand is really nice and just stopping your opponent from getting anything going. Next card is, I'll do 4. It's called You're Finished. And then we play 3 That's 10.
Nice.
So this card is really cool too. So That's 10, essentially what it does is every time a effect activates, you put a counter on this. On the 10th counter that's added, it goes back to your hand and you set a continuous spell trap monster from deck to the field. Nice. And it can be activated at the time that you set it. Essentially what this does, you can go for any of your Argostars cards or anything else, but generally I would like to go for your finish. Your finish is pretty cool.
Okay.
If 10 effects were activated this turn, you can activate this, summon it out, and then when your opponent activates a card effect, you can blow up their board essentially.
Oh, nice, dude. That's a big payoff.
Yes,
nice.
And then you just, after you blow up their board, you just set it back. So then
sick.
So yeah.
So it puts them on a limit of 10 activations per turn, or else.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
And then in this format, people
yes,
doing 10 effects left and right. So
yes.
So another card that I like to take into this that I think is kind of cool. I'm still playing around with it, and I'm running 2 Soul Drain.
Soul Drain affects which areas?
Banishment and
graveyard.
So
nice. That's really good.
Yeah,
that's really good.
So yet again, it's a continuous trap card. So I thought, hey, just take it in, see how it does.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Stops people from popping off with a graveyard banishment effect. So so if you shift their Malice with this out, they can't summon their monsters back from banishment. So that's kind of the idea behind this one.
Yeah.
Another card that I really like that I've been seeing today, it's really pretty cool, is Imperial Custom. It just protects your continuous trap cards from destruction from battle or card effect. And so if you have this on field, if there's a battle or card effect that destroys all your, Duster, anything like that, this is the one. This has to die first before all your other cards die.
Okay, nice.
So that's really cool. I'm running 2 Strike. I think Strike is just a great card.
It's really good.
It just stops everybody from popping off from their extra deck monsters. I'm running 2 Extract. And then for consistency, also a Rhoda. She's a warrior. That again, it's like having a 4th copy of her.
Yeah, the 4th copy of her, makes sense. Okay. 42 card main deck?
Yes, 42.
All right.
Extra deck. 3 Silhouette Rabbits. It's kind of a no-brainer in this deck. They're all continuous trap monsters.
Yeah.
If you get 2 on the field, you can basically link them away and get any other one you want.
Yep, exactly.
SP is SP.
Wait, can you use trap monsters to make that?
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah, because they're effect monsters.
Yeah, 2 effect
monsters.
monsters.
That's so good.
SP, of course, is SP. Nightmare Phoenix, yet again, just for clearing
Yeah.
board. The extra deck MVP, in my opinion, Time Thief Redoer.
Oh yeah.
This one's really sick. You're gonna have trap monsters under it, so
Yeah, so it's
since-
always gonna put something on top of your opponent's deck. That's
exactly,
awesome.
exactly. And then also you also snatch the card off the top of your
Yeah,
opponent's deck.
yeah.
standby
Start
phase,
taking
so
their
there
resources.
you go. Fist Dweller, yet
Yeah.
again for graveyard decks. Anytime Night, blow up the board.
Yeah.
And Baguska.
Nice. You gotta have Plan B.
Yeah, exactly. And then we have the Gargoyle. So yeah, these are all the
Standard.
Argostars. Yeah, all those Argostars monsters are
Level 4, so you
then
can.
go
Okay,
for any of
nice,
these.
nice.
Then we have 4 extra deck reasons. Well, Typhon, just because.
Yeah, you gotta play it.
You gotta play it. And extra deck reasons, or side deck reasons, play these 3. So
Okay,
yeah.
I think I can predict what's in your side deck.
So run these 3 for a target of a certain card. You'll see it.
Yes.
All right, and then I think you go to extra side deck 3 thrusts.
Yeah.
Kind of can go help you get to any of your gets you to that's 10, it gets you to Imperm, gets you to Dominus Purge, all that stuff. So those that helps you get to Feather Duster, Lightning Storms,
Okay, nice.
and then for the extra deck, of course, running 3 Ultimate Slayers.
Oh, cool, perfect.
So then you got Synchro target, you got your Xyz target, you got your Fusion target.
And you already got the links in the regular, yeah. So
Exactly.
you're already
So,
ready, set to go.
You know, I just like these because these all give you that extra effect.
Yes,
disintegrate.
bonus.
Yep. Then we have 2 Evenly.
Okay.
Yet again, this deck is a going first deck because it's a trap deck. So
Yeah.
it's gonna if you're going second, you're gonna have a rough time. So,
Yes,
So
exactly.
these are just there's ways to deal with that. 2 Fua, just get into your deck a little bit more, depending
Yeah.
on if you have someone.
If you're going second, you're gonna need to see that
you're gonna need to
evenly.
see
So
that.
just draw the evenly.
Exactly, and then for Malice Hate. Of
Oh,
course.
perfect. Yeah, that's in everyone's side deck.
All right, but yeah, that's it. That's Argostars.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the deck profile, Sidney. Subscribe for more.